Okay, so let's continue our work with our website. So now we will use something called class-based views. So far we have been using views as functions. So here you have a div, hello. So this is a view as a function, another function. So now we want to use class-based views. So we will replace this movies here function with a class. So how to do that? There are a few ways. So we will use this one. Remove this. Okay, I can remove it. You can find it in the old version in the repository. So I would just like come here and they say from Django. So there are like few ways. Dot views, import the class view. Okay, and here we will inherit. So I will say class movie view, and it inherits from the class view that we have just imported. And then inside this class we will define a get def get. So like for the get method, self request. So this method here, or class method or class function, so it returns render. So it's almost like what we had before, render what request, and then what's happening here, request and template name. So the template name is gonna be equal to movies, actually viewer slash movies .html. So we have this already, and then context. The context would be movies, come on, and movie. So this key movies, the value of it would be the class movie dot objects dot all. So like it's like nothing have changed more or less. So we just like changed that. We have changed that that class, that function, that view function. It was movies to this movie view class here. So and then we inside it we have defined the function get that returns a render with request and the template name and the context. The context is movies, is the same that is being here used in movies.html. So here only one last change we have to do in the urls.py. Here would be like importing movie view, and here I would say movie view dot as view. So it has this function as view, which means like it transforms the class, or like from it gets a view function that we will use in the URL. Let's see what this gives. So python manage.py run server as usual. Come on. Okay, let's go check our server. So there you go. This is the movie view. It's actually this one and working just fine. So the same as before. Okay, so this is one way of defining the view with the class. Now we can have like a little more interesting classes. So I'm gonna put this here. I would just like add the word generic, so we know it's a generic view. And now we're going to use another one. It's called the template view. So here instead of view I would import okay, sorry. So from Django dot views dot generic import template view. Alright, so now we have this template view, and here I would say class, oh sorry, with a small c, class movies or movie view. Yeah, movies view, maybe it's better. Movies view, and here it inherits from template view. Alright, and then here, instead of defining a get function inside the class, we will just like define like the template name is viewer slash movies.html. so this template name is an attribute that comes with the class. We just like override it, and then extra content, so we'll have also to override it with movies, and here would be movie dot objects dot objects dot all right. So it's the same as before. So here movie view, here I just like, maybe this name is not very good, so we're not going to use this right now. We are using this one, movies view. So here maybe we'll change this urls.y to movies with an S view, and then here we'll bring it from or import it from views.py. So here I would say yeah, movie view, and we can leave it like that. Alright, we can leave it with generic. So we'll not, this is not the one we're using right now, but it's this one that we are calling, and it actually gives the same result. So this is our website, and it gives the same result. So nothing I've changed here either. Now we would like to have a little more interesting movies. So we'll have a list view. So I'm gonna rename this one template. I'm gonna call this like template movies view, and this one I'm gonna call it generic movies view. So this is like a better name, generic movies view. So now we are not gonna use either the template nor the generic movies view. We're going to use the list view. So it's another way of using these views. So here I'm gonna import list view. Okay, I have it. So in the end I will add class movies view, and it inherits from the list view, and here we just like define the template name, and it's as usual viewer slash movies.html, and then we just like say what model are you going to use. I'm going to use the model movie. So here, instead of defining this extra content here and do say movies object at all, I just like to say I want to list the model movie. So this list view takes care of everything. We inherit from the list view automatically. If you define these two variables, it will take care of everything. So now we are using this movies view here and the list view. So that's what we are using, urls.py, and the result will be always the same. Here it is. So that's the same thing for three ways of doing the same thing, but as you can see, the last one is maybe the most the last one here, this list view is the most like suitable for us, because we just want to list the elements or the objects inside like a model. And yeah, there's one thing here we should check. Wait. So here, if you see here, it's empty. It is empty here because I have to fix one thing in the HTML code. So here, why is it empty? Because in the HTML file, it does not recognize these movies anymore. We did not send the content with the movies as a key anymore, so it doesn't know it. So we have to do here object list, and now for moving object list. So the object list is the object list of the model, this one of the model movie, and now it will work. So let's go and have a look. Here it is now. So this is our page, and now it's working. So we can close this, and yes, so let me explain again. For the list view, we only define the template here, and we define the model we want to work with, but we have to specify here object list. So object list automatically means the list of all the objects inside that model. If you work with the other ways, with this class here, with this template view, you don't need to define the model, but you have to say it in the extra content. And if you just like use a normal view, not a template view, so you just like say here, you just like define here the function get with the render, so like the old-fashioned way. So these are the three like classes of views they want to show in the tutorial. And I would say in our from now on we are going to be using this list view the most. So I'm going to commit these changes to Git and GitHub. So let's do this. So git status, now it says we have like changed in these files, url.bind, view.bind, everything. So we just like say git add all as usual. So if I do git status again, it says now everything is ready to be committed. So git commit -m, I will just like introduce it class, come on, class based views. Okay, and now we can like git push this to the GitHub. So git push, it goes. Okay, so now it is online. Let's go and check our GitHub. So GitHub, and there is the repository. So now it says here introduce class based views in these ones. So I'm just gonna add like that tag for you, so you can get this exact version of the code from just like this link.